you guys, welcome back. Like, share, and subscribe. I am very sorry it's taken me several days to make some videos. However, for all my subscribers out there, I have a few videos I will be dropping this weekend. I've just been really busy this week. So we're going to be talking about this breaking news first. We're going to be talking about James Charles and the allegations of him grooming. For the people out there that do not know what grooming is basically when someone is usually in a position of power, be it that they have a little bit more money than you idolize them, or it could even be a grown person manipulating someone else that don't necessarily have to be underage, but they usually are, and this is grooming. Uh, James Charles is a very well-known YouTuber and celebrity makeup guru. He makes millions online and selling his products and appearances, etc. And he has been caught up in another scandal, this time with a young man that actually said that he has receipts that James Charles was definitely hitting on him heavy. And the crazy thing about the story is that this young man pulled out very specific receipts concerning James Charles. However, James Charles never came out with receipts with what he said in the social media post, which I will be getting to in a moment. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys both sides of this. I'm going to show you what this young man said. I'm also going to show James Charles' side of the story. I am definitely not here to say who's right or who's wrong, or if I believe that James Charles is guilty. However, James Charles, of all people, should know that, what you put out there on social media not only tends to stay out there forever. When you are doing things or moving a certain way where you are doing something that might be criminally wrong, you should definitely just step back from the situation. Seriously. Now, James Charles have one side of what he said happened. The young man has another. I just feel like James Charles really, he's actually putting his whole business on the line. This is not the first time he's been accused of doing something heavy like this. I'm not saying that he's just a groomer. However, he has had his share of controversies. And like I said, when you pride yourself on building an empire from scratch and you are basically blowing it to do things online, or potentially say things online, or share pictures online with someone that might not be of age, these things can come back to haunt you, hurt your business, take away your credibility, and here we go with the video.
Okay, so trigger warning. I will be talking about grooming and James Charles, so if you get triggered by any of those, keep scrolling, but if not, watch this video, please. So last Wednesday on the 17th, James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back because I had snapped him a while ago, just like a fan to influencer conversation. I was excited because he's my biggest influencer-wise, and I've always looked up to him, so I was excited to get his message back. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to post proof of it right now. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. I went into the bathroom, and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual, and it made me really uncomfortable. And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry, because I took it on my iPad, because I didn't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now. He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. More in part 2.
Alright, you guys, so you just saw it, and again, this is really sad. Definitely the receipts were definitely brought out in this situation. James Charles did issue a statement right after this story went completely viral, And in a moment, I am going to read you guys his full statement just so that you guys can get his side of the actual story. And like I said, when you're putting your own business on the line and you're putting your reputation on the line, things like this should not even come into be a factor. He should have just stayed minding his business. He should have just kept it moving. And, you know, it's just a mess. I mean, what can I say? But if you want to play foolish games with people, you're going to get a foolish outcome. So again, this is all the way sad. I don't know if he's going to get serious blowback from this situation. However, this was definitely very alarming and just not a good look. And I think this story might actually come back to haunt him later. And here is what he said. He said that a video is going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer. And he wants to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Gram Explore page, saw he followed me, and decided to add him on his Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person, and he was very excited. I added him back. He said he loved me and also sent pictures to James Charles that he should not have sent of himself. I asked how old he was, and right away he told me he was 18. So I started flirting back. We were excited. I was excited of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great and didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. It is now clear based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos with another device and had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer. And when I asked him to confirm his age again, he admitted that he was underage. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing to talk, saying it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I told him I was not okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I am not victim blaming or victimizing myself either. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, excuse me, I would never knowingly engage with anyone not of age and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. And because of this, he will be asking for ID or a passport in the future. Now, this whole thing is a mess. I just want to show this to you guys because I want to make sure that his story was also out there. And again, I'm not going to come out here and say he was right, he was wrong. However, I will say this. To immediately meet someone online and just to be so eager to share all of these pictures that he put out, I found to be a little inappropriate. I also found it inappropriate that he did not properly screen his pictures. So, I'm just going to say this. I am going to just wait to see what happens with this story. He can get in trouble for sending the pictures to someone of that age. He can definitely get in trouble for that if that is pursued by police officials. So I'm definitely going to wait for that, and I'm going to update this if that happens. I would love to hear you guys' side of this story. This is a whole mess. This whole week has been a mess. I'm going to drop a few more videos. Tell me what you guys think about this latest James Charles controversy. Share your opinion. Share this story. I definitely want to know what you guys think. And until next time, subscribe. Love you guys. Be safe. Till next time, enjoy your evening.